Well, he's a character. I mean, his music's a character in the film. So, and we always wrote the movie to that we wanted to handle his music in such a way that the movie, at their rhythm, they live their lives scored by his compositions, so that you don't really separate the movie from the music. It's all one thing, was the hope. So when you think of the scene, you think of the music in that scene, too.
I don't think it changed me as a person. I feel so blessed, everything that has happened last year. One thing that did change for me is after I won an Oscar, there are a lot more opportunities now, and which is what I always wanted. You know, I'm still a little like shocked, like meeting people and they go, yeah, we want to work with you. I said, really? It's like, wow, that's cool, you know? So I still have a little bit of that. But otherwise, I'm just so happy to be here, so. I just signed on to do a movie for Universal Studios, and it's being produced by David Leitch and his wife Kelly. And yeah, it's an action movie. I already started training for it, so I'm a little sore today, and I can't wait to be on the set again. It's been a while. Yeah.
You guys are starting soon?
Yeah, we're starting in a couple of months. But yeah.
Is the training pretty grueling?
It is. It's you know, I'm training with guys, you know, that are like in their, you know, 21 years old, in the best shape. I'm trying to keep up, but luckily I have 2 months to do this, so hopefully I'll be in great shape by then.
I'm sure you.
Oh man,
I mean, Americans are acting like what? They don't like it and they don't enjoy it and they're not after it constantly. I mean, we're more horny than any other country in the world. So let's just let our freak flag fly at this point. Right, kid? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, he invited me. He said, "No, come."
Yeah, dude, I was like, this might be a little bumpy. I didn't give you a heads up?
Oh, absolutely not.
Sorry. My daughter, I did. I felt he could handle it.
Yeah.
But my 18-year-old was like, just so you know, do you want me to watch it with you? She's like, gross, Dad.
You are just like.
We have big shoes to fill, but we're excited to try to fill them. You know, I think the best part about working on this has been the top to bottom, from James to Peter Safran and everyone at DC and David. We're all just nerds for this stuff, and there's so much love and care that's being taken to make this film, both a film that honors the source material and also is, you know, justifies making another one.
Are you feeling kind of emboldened for how big a swing you can make with the next one?
No, because I think that I just I just watched a film that I had never seen before. I'm embarrassed to say that I'd never seen this before, but I watched a movie last night called Sunset Boulevard. It was the first time I'd seen. Yeah, I know it should be. It's really, really humiliating. But I watched Sunset Boulevard last night, and I think that, you know, if there's any lesson from that film, well, there's many lessons in that film, but one of them is that all of this is fleeting, and that sort of the idea that I would be able to ride this wave forever is crazy. And so, no, I think that I'm going to try to keep doing the work that I love doing. This movie was a passion project for me. This came from a place of real love and desire in my somewhere deep within me. And so, you know, I just want to keep making from that place. I don't want to feel like I'm sort of like striking while the iron is hot, or rushing to make something because people think I'm good for the moment. I just want to be methodical and make sure that the work I'm making is coming from the same place that this one came from, which is a place of like true passion and just love.
Oh, that was sad, Jordan. That was very sad. Look for me over here.
Without being
I don't really know how to describe the experience of playing that part. It was really very unique. I think one can get into hot water if one uses certain verbiage. So let's just say that I was. It was. It was a very kind of powerful and mesmerizing experience for me as an actor, and something that I just surrendered to and just really enjoyed. Yeah, I've never done anything like it, and that's nice that people say that. I don't read the press, so.
It has been such a surprise. I took 2 years off. I moved to Paris. I was like, do I even want to be in Hollywood anymore? I've been a working actor for 30 years. And suddenly this project came, and I couldn't say no. The writing was so extraordinary, and Sonny and the team were just deep and interesting and funny. So I stuck my toe back in again, and then this happened. I really had no idea. I knew it was a great show, but in terms of getting nominated after 30 years, I mean, I think I was nominated before, was I? I think I was before. I forget. Anyway, I didn't win it, and I'm just so pleased.
And then looking next to him, follow the accent. Here we go. Yeah, there we are. And that big smile right beside him.
It's a bop. It's a bop. I did, and I think it's next level. I just think about her music, and I think about how many people are going to snog for the first time on a dance floor to her music. It's like pure joy. Yeah, she's amazing.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to be dancing to that tonight, I think. It's actually quite a hard thing to work. It's you can't possibly, as a young, gay man wanting to be an actor, you couldn't have necessarily aspired to standing up and getting an award for a gay part, because I didn't see them, unless, a dramatic gay part. Of course there are loads of people, but we stand on the shoulders of all the people that came before, and that is what is so beautiful about Fellow Travellers. And I hope this award and the recognition that we're getting will reach a wider audience, because much like other shows like Heartstopper, this is something that it shows a real truth of the history of what it's been like, and I'm just so proud of it that I couldn't think of another thing to do that would ever make me as proud as this. So yeah, I'm thrilled.
And right here, Bruce. I guess right here.
Without getting political, obviously, in the world we live in at the moment, the precarious nature in some parts of the world, do you think this movie carries even greater resonance?
I think that it's very important that we're all mindful of the danger of nuclear weapons, and our relationship with nuclear weapons ebbs and flows over time with the geopolitical situation, and I don't think that's a great thing. And so I think it's very important that people be pushing policymakers towards arms limitation, non-proliferation. These things are very important. There are a lot of individuals and organizations who devote their entire being to trying to make the world a safer place. And I hope maybe this film makes their work a little easier, brings it more onto people's radar again in a way that it hasn't been for some years.
Award show. Why is that?
I love it because I'm from New York. I'm not from out here. So I come out here and it's like a big special treat for a New Yorker. I don't know. It's just a good burger. I really like it. I like the fries, too. People say I don't like the fries. I like the fries. It's just a good burger. It's really good. Can't get it in New York. So, I don't know. Fair enough. All right. What's that? I think I am, but I'm staying in the car. I'm going to stay in the car.